Hello. Hello? Hi, Kanzari. Hello. Sorry I didn't really stream yesterday. I was really out of it last night. Like yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling any better today, but I have to study. I still have to do there's still lots to be done. But today I won't be doing any more questions temporarily, but I will be doing a compilation of grammar points based on what we've studied so far. Like because I realized for my last couple of streams, there was a lot of grammar points that's constantly being repeated. So I figured, you know what? Why not do something like a revision stream? You know what I mean? Just go through all the different grammar points that I've already done in my own time, and also some that I've done on stream as well. But let me get a few things started. First off, let me get some music playing in the background for you guys, and then we should be able to get started. There we go. Okay, let's do some grammar points real quick. I have a grammar book here. I won't be recording that, but I will just be collecting them and putting them in here, I guess that's what we're doing today. Okay, first one is bakkari. Bakkari means there's multiple bakkaris that I need to take note of, but the first bakkari we need to look into is the first bakkari we need to look into is the te bakkari, that the verb form and then bakkari. That one is only something. It's terebi o mite bakkari iru. That means you do nothing but watch television, or you only watch television, right? And then you have stuff asande bakkari iru, which means you do nothing but play, or in this, or in other context, you only play, right? So that's one place to start. Let's start by recording bakkari then. So we do need the verb te form for this. Verb te and then bakkari. Oops, bakkari. I don't know how well you guys can see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in like this so you guys should be able to see better. Bakkari. This one is only, or nothing but. So I think this works with nouns as well. Let me check. Yeah, this one works with noun as well. Asonde bakkari iru. Which means do nothing but play. Or この店のお客さんは女性ばかりです which means there's only females here. お客さんは女性ばかりです。How do I spell Jose again? Jose. Okay, there we go. Bakaris. There are only female customers here. Okay, there we go. So this one we have bakari. We have bakarida. We have bakari no noun, and then we have bakaride, which makes sense. Next up is dakeshika. Dakeshika is like a very, what do you call that? Very emphasized version of only, right? Okay, so this one is like a little bit special. This one is like N, noun. You have noun. And then you have verb. Okay, you have noun, you have verb, and then the verb follows with nai. I guess like negative, right? Dakeshika. Dakeshika something something. And then nai. Something dakeshika something something nai, right? Which means it emphasizes only. Emphasized only, I guess. Let's see what we have. Kain dake shika iremasen. Kain. That's not kain, right? Kain. Oops. Kain. Kain shika dake. Dake shika, sorry. Dake shika. Kain dake shika. Followed by, for example, hairemasen, which means like cannot enter, right? Hairemasen. Hold on, let me like, how do I change the font again? Like this? Okay, there we go. Open only to members. Okay, let me check if there's any example sentences for this as well. I guess this one is like, I guess I can take this. This is a pretty good example, right? I can only take breaks on Sundays. I can only take breaks on Sunday. I guess like it's more literally like I can only like besides Sundays, I cannot take break, right? I guess it's more literally that way. If I think about it. Okay, sae. Sae we looked at. Sae is one of the grammar points that we looked at as well. Sae is like even, right? Sae is like even. Sae grammar. Sae is like even. This one's only with nouns, right? Noun, nouni, or noun or noun de. Okay. Okay, there we go. Something like this. Can you guys see still? Can you guys see? I think you guys can, yeah. No verb though, unfortunately. This one doesn't seem to go with the verb. Okay, this one is sae, right? Sae, and that's even. Even. Oh, this one is like pretty good. Hiragana sae, hiragana sae. Oh my god. Hiragana sae followed by kikemasen, right? Sorry, kake nine. Can I turn you back? There we go. Kake nine. Kake nine. けどですからひらがなさえ書けないんですから漢字なんて書けません。Sorry, 書けません right? Yeah. 書けません。I can't even write hiragana, let alone kanji. I can't even write hiragana, let alone kanji. Okay, seems like that's how it is. And then I guess we can look for another example from here. Sae. To emphasize more, use desae. Kodomo desae. To emphasize more, right? I guess we can try this one. 子供でさえしている。子供でさえ知っている。Even children know this, right? Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. I feel sai is pretty straightforward. Next up is koso. Koso is like noun. Express emphasis. Something something aru kara. Something something kara koso. I guess like this fits keto. I should look into keto as well, I think. Keto grammar. Keto is like definitely for real, surely. Keto. Most likely. Ashita wa kitto. And then you can like do benkyou suru zo. Benkyou suru zo. I will definitely study tomorrow. Ashita wa kitto benkyou suru zo. Okay, yeah, right. And then we have this example sentence over here that we can use. There's a pretty good one. Which one is it? Kitto watashi o tasukete kureru. I'm sure he'll help me, right? Yeah. Kitto watashi o tasukete kureru. I am positive he will help me. The reason why I put in kitto is so that I could look at koso as well. Koso. And koso's grammar is a little bit different. Hold on. Koso's grammar is a little bit different. But it's like it has the same meaning as well. Koso is like for sure emphasizing whatever is before. Oops. Precisely, definitely. And then we can use the same exact sentence. This is actually the same thing. I will definitely study tomorrow. What does this mean? Kawawawa. Kawahawahawa. Sawasani. Sa. What does that mean? Should I translate it? I wonder if that has like a actual, is that like an actual sentence? River, river, rustling, rustling, rustling. Is this a phrase? I don't think so. But hello, I hope you're doing well. Okay, I was in the middle of something and then I forgot. What was it again? Okay, yeah. Ashita koso. Ashita koso. Okay, koso goes with noun. Koso goes with, you know what? Maybe it would be better if I insert another one here as well. Insert entire column. Okay, maybe I'll insert it here. Insert another column. There we go. Hello? Okay, there we go. And then I can put here like miscellaneous, I guess. I can move this over here, and then I can do this. I can say like en koso, or like kara koso. This kara is like a reason, right? Something. Dakara koso. Ashita koso benkyou suru zo. Yeah, it's the same. Benkyou suru zo. And then you can like compare side by side, right? The difference. I will definitely study tomorrow. And then there's another one that we can look into. This one is like, it is precisely because something that, right? So we can look at a sentence that has like kara. That has like kara koso. See if there's any example sentences like that. Oh, this one is pretty good, right? This one. 愛情があるから and then からこそ叱るんです we can do that, right? We can do this, I think. We can try having this in our collection. あるからこそ this is like, it is precisely because I love you that I'm scolding you. Yeah, this is like kara koso, right? But it's pretty good. And then, so far it seems good. Sae, we have takeshika, and then we have koso. What's next? Next up is ni kanshite. Ni kanshite is like regarding, right? Ni kanshite is regarding. Or I guess like ni something ni kansuru, right? And ni, okay, or like no ni kansuru. Like this, right? Yeah. And this is regarding. Something ni kansuru. Regarding. I guess like it's more accurate to say like sentence. Sentence no ni kansuru. For kansuru, it's like regarding, related to. Let's see how they do this. Kanshite, kansuru, right? それに関しては、彼は初心者だ。初心者だ。配送に関して希望はありますか ?Do you have any requests alongside this delivery, right? Yeah. Regarding, I guess it's more related to, right? Related to this delivery. Do you have any requests regarding, right? Regarding delivery に関して And then let's try to look for a one with an actual sentence. Is there one? It doesn't seem like there's any sentence here that uses noni kansuru, but it's okay. I think I like this one a lot. This one. Sorry, not this one. This one. I think I like this one a lot. So I think I think I can learn from this. This one's pretty good still. It seems. This one, right? 時効に関して現在時効の現在 right? I think they're like missing some words. 時効の原因に関して現在調査が進められている The cause of regarding its cause, right? Regarding its cause or like the cause of the accident. Regarding the cause of the accident. We are conducting an investigation. Yeah, all of these seems pretty okay so far. Okay, next up is after kansuru is ni tsuite, which is pretty similar, right? En ni tsuite. But I guess like it's more limited in application. Tsuite. And ni tsuite is like about, right? About something. Regarding, concerning, right? Okay, let's look at について versus 関する right? 関する versus ついてに関する versus について yeah. Damn, reddit.com, can you give me an answer? This is so sad. The difference between に関してand について right? Nikansuru is something that's like often used in written language. Nitsuite is often used in conversation. Yeah, it seems like Nitsuite is a little bit more wider in application, I guess, from what I gathered. So sorry, I think like Nikanshite is more wider in application. Yeah, it seems like Nitsuite is a little bit more Nitsuite seems to be a little bit more restricted in application. But then it seems like Nitsuite feels more natural in like conversation than like Nikansuru, right? I think I can note that down. Wider application contrasted from Kansuru, right? Narrower application contrasted from Nitsuite. Okay, so we can like write these down. この問題についてどう思いますか? What do you think it relates in relation to like this problem? Right? What do you think in relation to this? What do you think about this problem? I guess it's more like natural. あなたの国についていろいろと教えてください。Please tell me a lot about your country, right? この事件について知っていることを全部話してください。Please tell me about everything. Like, please tell me everything about this incident, right? Yeah. Please tell me everything you know in regards to this situation, this incident. There is quite a lot. Okay, next up is によれば、によると. This is also something that we've seen. Ni yoru to is like according to. Ni yoreba, ni yoru to. niyoru to grammar. This is like according to. Yeah. Niyoru to niyoreba, right? I think I can like put these as two separate entries, but they mean the same thing anyways. Yoreba. I can put these as two separate entries, but they mean the same thing. Denki yoho ni yoru to, right? Yeah, denki no. Yeah, we can just use this according to the weather report, right? Looks like it will rain tomorrow. Chikagoro buka, right? Chikagoro buka ga agaru sou desu. I guess like niyoreba yoruto is interchangeable, right? Yoruto versus yoreba versus yoruto, right? Is it like interchangeable? Okay, it's interchangeable. I guess like, in that case I can use like the same exact sentence to emphasize that. MX, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hi. Ara. Lurks, have a fun stream. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, thanks for playing yesterday. It was so much fun. Thank you. Watashi no kita tokoro ni yoru to, 彼らは this is like waka, right? 別れそうだ from according to what I heard. According to what I heard, they broke up. It seems they broke up, right? And then to like emphasize this point, I'm gonna use the same sentences just to like show that they're interchangeable. Niyoru to, I'll change it to niyoreba. Okay, next up is niyotte. Niyotte. Niyotte is basically, it expresses a cause from, it's what I've seen, like through for example, through an effort or like through some reason something happens, that's niyotte or niyoru, right? Owing to, because of, by, I guess like by means of is more accurate. Because I really don't like using because of, in the sense that there's like so many different because ofs that I have to learn. But like by means of, yeah, by means of, right? By means of would be a little bit more like more specific. By means of, or like by means of, or let's do owing to. I think that's like a little bit more specific. I mean, technically it just means because, right? Yotteによる により all of these mean the same thing, huh? によってI guess I can like put these as 3 entries as well. によってによる Sorry, による and により, right? It's like that depends on the situation. That is that, or I guess like another way to look at it is like that is due to the situation, right? That changes by means of what the situation is, right? Okay, によってにより versus によるによってによるにより, right? Ni yoru is only used for modifying a noun. Yoru followed by an followed by, you know, I think I should just move this here. And ni yoru, another n at the back. That depends on the situation. Oh, this is a pretty good example. 風による ず、right? It's like headaches caused by colds. This is like a phrase by itself. We can try learning from this. A headache caused by a cold. This is a pretty good one. And then it seems like niyotte and niyori are the same, right? Hi Amelia, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the first week. Thank you so much for daily check-in. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And then these two are like used in a similar fashion, right? You're outside touching grass. I hope you're having a wonderful time touching grass. On train now, so no audio. Okay. Hope you have a good time touching grass. Thank you. Everyone is out touching grass today. It's a Saturday, right? Yeah. 人によって考え方が違う. Different people think differently, right? Everyone has a different way of thinking, yeah. Everyone has a different way of thinking. Or I guess like opinions differ depending on people. Niyotte and niyori are the same, right? Okay. Because of the blizzard, right? Due to the heavy snow. Okay, this makes sense. I guess like depending on, I guess like I can add depending onto this as well, right? Is depending on just another way of saying by means of something? I've never actually thought about it like that. Like depending on... Okay, let me look at what depending, like the phrase depending on means, okay? Well, we know it doesn't mean according to. Okay, what exactly is depending on? Let's try to look at this, right? What exactly does depending on a situation mean? Something varies according to circumstances mentioned, right? So the circumstances in this case is kind of like the reason for things happening, right? So I guess like one way to look at depending on is a little bit like I guess like one way to look at depending on is kind of like a reason, right? I've never actually thought about it like this, but when you say depending on, for example, depending on what happens tomorrow, I might cancel stream. It's just another way of saying the reason why I cancel stream tomorrow is because something happens, right? I guess like that's one way to think, even though it's not like exactly the same. I guess that's one way to think about it. And niyotte fulfills that purpose, right? That's pretty interesting to think about. I think I can take the heavy snow example. Yeah, I think this one is pretty good. Except this one is like niori, right? They mean the same thing. They're interchangeable that way. And then it's just like due to the heavy storm, due to the heavy snow, the train was more than 2 hours late. I've never actually thought of depending on like that. That's so weird. That's so weird to think about. Niyote, I guess it can be by means of or depending on. Well, depending on the situation, right? Okay, so next up we have sa and mi, which is basically the abstract noun version of like, it's basically the abstract noun version of adjectives, right? That's like one way to think about. Next up we have sa and we take away the da, right? We take away the da. Hello? There we go, yeah. We take away the da, we take away the e, and then we add sa and mi, right? And this is basically the abstract noun version of adjectives. And the difference is one is more subjective, one is more objective. The sa one is more objective, used to indicate feeling, characteristic feelings. I guess something that's like more measurable, like size and stuff. Something that's more subjective. Sorry, this one is more something objective. Like size, like warmth. I guess like you can measure temperature, right? Size, warmth. Characteristics. Hi Pilo, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Add, okay. Something subjective, like feelings. Feelings, weakness, pain. Hello, how's your day? I hope you're doing well. If you had a clone, what would you do with it? I don't think the question of the day works anymore. Like, I know that the redeem still works, but I don't think the command works anymore. Does it still work? Let me try. Let me look at the commands. I don't think it works anymore. You've been good? That's great to hear. Actually, that's pretty good to hear. Yeah, the QOTD command doesn't work anymore, and the reason why it's because I think you can re-redeem it. It should still give you the same price. I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't had time to like really gone back and check it. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm just like studying. If I had a clone, what would I do with it? If I had a clone, I would make them study and then go to take the test from me instead. Wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, sa is basically okay. So nagai, nagasa, right? This is nagai, right? Nagai, yeah. Nagasa is length. Okisa is size. This is pretty straightforward, right? The question is just which one is sa, which one is mi. Oki is like this, right? So it's like okisa, right? Okisa is like the size of something. Just checking in before you go to bed. Have a good rest of stream and good night. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for dropping by. And then me is like something that's slightly more immeasurable. Something like pain, something like sadness, something like weakness. You know? Something like kanashimi. Kanashimi is like sadness, right? Kanashi. Get kanashimi, which is sadness. What about me? If I look up me from here. Okay, and Shinsemi is pretty good, I think. Or like Daisetsumi. Daisetsumi is important, right? Okay, so this is pretty straightforward, I would feel. It's just a matter of like categorizing which one belongs to which, I think. Is it a sa adjective or is it a mi adjective? That's about it, I think. If something is like a little bit more measurable, then it's sa. If it's like more subjective, more immeasurable, then we use mi. That's about it, I feel. Next up is koto. So this one is noun no koto, en no koto, or like verb. Okay, this one has quite a lot of different forms that we can look into. En no, or we have en de aru. En de aru koto. E adjective and verb and na adjective all can use this. Verb form would be casual. So it can be like, it can be in the past as well, as long as it's casual. Verb, adjective, noun. Okay, seems pretty straightforward. So these ones are just there. Let me look at koto grammar point. Koto by itself means like thing, right? But it's like it changes something into a noun, a noun. I don't think this is the same koto though, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's another koto. Could it be this one? I guess I think this is the nominalizer version. I think that's what this is. The sentence I have seems to only work with like verbs though. Wait, there's nouns too, yeah. テストのことで質問があります。I feel like this is just straight up a nominalizer, right? I feel like this is just straight up a nominalizer. Could it be this one? Koto refers to something intangible. Yeah, I feel like in general this is a good summary of koto, right? Koto is just used in a variety of ways to express basically abstract concepts, right? It can be facts, it can be things, it can be activities. Testo no koto. Testo no koto. 質問があります。質問があります。This is like in relation to the test. I have a question, right? I have a question related to the test. Test. I'm gonna highlight the no as well because it's part of it, right? The and no to really show that. And then we have this one, right? 運動することは大切だ. This is like activity or action. I think I like the example with this one, yeah. I like the fact one. There's one that I really like. Okay, this one. Jenny がお肉を食べないこと means like the fact that Jenny doesn't eat meat, something, right? Or like the fact, or like the basically noun, right? Basically the abstract noun, right? I guess like it's better to say the fact that Jenny does not eat meat, or like the abstract concept of Jenny not eating meat. I guess this is a better way to look at it. This one seems pretty straightforward, I feel. It's like not straightforward, but it's simple to understand. I guess it's a better way to phrase it. Okay, next up is just a nominalizer no, I think. The no and nano thing, right? This no is just a nominalizer. Yeah, this no, I feel like this no is just a nominalizer. We can look up no in this specific context. It's like, I know it can be like N5, but I feel like there's probably a N3 or N4 version of this. Is there another one? If not, it's probably just a nominalizer, because this one is it's just noun plus be, right? Which is probably not the same no that I'm thinking of right now. Okay, yeah, I think it's this one. Conceptualizing particle no, right? Yeah, like, isn't no the Japanese possessiveness? Possessive? I think specifically this one, particle no nominalizer, right? Yeah. This one is just a nominalizer. No. Yeah, it's basically just a nominalizer from what I've seen. I feel like this is pretty straightforward. It's just a matter of conjugating it correctly. So if it's a non-adjective or if it's a noun, you use nano instead. That's about it. Yeah, if it's a noun adjective, you use like this. If it's an e adjective, or if it's an e adjective, you just use casual. Yeah, pretty straightforward, I feel. Yeah, 大切な優しさだ. This one, right? Because this one fits directly into our nano understanding of it. So I'm gonna highlight nano as well. What's important is kindness. Asirino Cameron. Cameron tayo. The person running is Cameron, right? This is basically nominalizing the verb running, right? The one running is Cameron, right? Okay, this one's pretty straightforward. I feel like this chapter is probably just like to teach you how to nominalize stuff, right? You get nominalized version of adjectives. You get like abstract concepts, and then you get a general nominalizer. I feel like this is like pretty straightforward. Next up is to you. To you. To you mono. To you koto. This is basically like the quotation form, right? If you say like Kimura-san to iu hito, that means a person called Kimura-san, right? Okay, let's look at to iu. To iu. You have like to iu koto and to iu mono, right? And then later on we will have to iu no wa as well. To iu by itself is like something that's named something, right? To iu can be like noun to iu noun, or noun to iu mono, or noun to iu koto. All of these are like fair. Noun. And then we have noun to iu mono, right? Mono. And then we have noun to iu koto. All of these are under noun. I want to put them under noun. To iu mono to iu koto. And this is like basically called, name, etc., right? Noun phrase, right? For example, この犬はパーティーという名前です。バーディという名前です。This dog is called Buddy. トムという人に会いました。トムという人 just means like a person named Tom, right? And then we have, is there a というもの that we can use? Toいうもの. Oh, this is a different というもの. I don't think it's the same one. This というもの is something completely different. I guess like というものだ, right? Something like something called. Toいうものだ, I guess I can put a だ here. というものだ. ということだ. This one, then it's different. Then I can see like the difference already. Should I group these as separate concepts? Let me think.これはいわゆる天ぷらというものです。それがまさに愛というものだ。Basically anything that's called, right? So called, right? Yeah, I feel like we can take this. I like this one. I like this one because it feels like it just pretty much straightforwardly tells you what it means, right? Actually, no, I prefer something a little bit more abstract. Maybe this one. 親友というものだ. Someone who helps you during times of like difficulty, right? Those who help you during rough times are called true friends. 親友というものだ. Pretty straightforward, I feel. What about こと? Does ことということ do they group them as a separate concept? If they group this as a separate concept, ということ convert phrase into noun, right? I guess like, you know what? I think it might be better for me to group these as 3 separate concepts altogether. Instead of like doing it this way, I think I want to do like this. I think I want to do like this. To iu mono da. And then to iu koto da. I think I want to separate them like this. This by itself means called, named. And then I'll move this down. To iu hito. Let's start by like to iu by itself. To iu. To iu by itself simply means named, right? Nihon to iu kuni means a country named Japan, right? What is the country of Japan to you? I guess is more literally. Eigo de shukudai wa nan to iimasu ka? I think this is a pretty good one. Nan to iimasu ka? Nan to iu, right? Iu is just iimasu, right? What do you call shukudai in English? To iu mono da. Let's go back to to iu mono da. To iu mono da is this one. Something called. And I think we can take the tempura example. Tempura to iu mono da. Means like this is something called tempura, right? これが iwayugu? Oh, iwayugu is like this. Sorry, iwayuru? これが iwayuru. Iwayuru by itself means so to speak. Hito wa minna hei de 平等ではない。それが人生というものだ。That's just part of life. Damn, this hits hard, huh? What the fuck? I came here for Japanese studies, not for philosophical studies. Damn. Not everyone is equal. Such is life. That's so-called life, right? I guess it's more literally. More literal? That's what so-called life is. And then to iu koto da, it's like in other words. It means that. Hello? All of these can be conjugated else, like in other ways as well. Okay, monoda is casual. Noun is followed by da. So like jinsei da to omoima. Jinsei da to omou. Not to omou. To iu koto. To iu. I guess like it's not strictly speaking necessary because this one doesn't have a da at the back. This one doesn't have a da at the back as well. I guess like noun by itself should work still. I guess it's not strictly speaking necessary for me to add da at the back, right? But you can still do e adjectives as well. E adjectives, na adjectives, you can still do those. That's what's important here. To by itself, right? To by itself is just noun or phrase. If it's like a phrase, then you use toimasu. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a phrase as well. I guess this one is, right? 英語で宿題は何 I guess by itself is a phrase, right? 何と言いますか? That makes sense. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna move all the knees together. All of these ni. I think I'm gonna move all of them together. Like ni kansuru, ni tsuite, all that. I think I might move them together. Like this. Because like so far it feels like N, or I guess there's still quite a bit, huh? What day is it today? Oh yeah, it's Saturday, right? It is Saturday. Next up is to iu koto da. That's what we that's the third one, right? Yeah, this one. Is this da necessary? Is this da necessary? Let's look at them. This is for like rumors, hearsay, or this means. No, you know what? I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna separate them into 1 and 2. Why not? I'm gonna separate these into 1 and 2. Describes hearsay. I heard that. It seems that. And then the next one is describes a meaning. This means, or like in other words. And then we have one for conclusions. Describes conclusion. This will lead to ... But theoretically speaking, it should all work the same though, in terms of like conjugation. Conjugation should all work the same. Okay, let me look at conjugation later. Let me look at the sentences first. 明日が雨が降るということだ. You heard that you heard that. This is the first example, right? Describes hearsay, right? I heard from the news that it will rain tomorrow. I heard from the news it will rain tomorrow. Tomorrow? And then 先ほど山田さんから電話があって少し遅れる right? 遅れる right? 遅れるとのことです。とのこと is another way of saying ということ right? Is it? ということだや。とのことです。I think I can just take this. It means like I heard from a phone call earlier, right? Yamada said I heard him say, right? Grammatically speaking, it's say, right? I heard him say he would be late on a phone call. This is like the first example. とのことです。This is like another way of saying this. とのことです。ということだ。Okay, and then next up is in other words. In other words, or like this means tsumari. You can mix it with tsumari, but I don't think it's necessary. Is it necessary? I think it might be necessary, you know what? So far all of the sentences I have tsumari in it. I think I can probably pair this, right? つまり and then something ということだ。But I don't think it's necessary. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way, I feel. It's just all the sentences happen to have tsumari. Because the sentence I have right here is like お金はいりません。お金はいりません。And then it's like 無料 which means free, right? 無料ということです。Which is like, in other words, it's free. You don't necessarily need the tsumari, right? You don't need to pay. In other words, it's free. But let's take one with tsumari. Let's take an example with tsumari. Soここは立ち入り禁止ということは、つまり入ってはいけないということだ。試験の結果は100 not 100 right? 85%85%つまり合格 right? This one 合格ということだ。We can try doing this because this one mixes つまり right? This means it's free. The test result is 85%. In other words, you pass. Okay, there we go. So far so good, right? But it doesn't seem like... Okay, it seems like verb casual is a thing. It feels like verb casual is a thing that keeps going on. And then you can have phrases as well. You can have noun. You can just straight up have noun, I feel. And then you have e adjectives as well. I feel like you can just straight up use these. Then the last one is describes a conclusion, right? That one is example 11. Yeah, see example 11. What is this? 独身でいい続ける独身でいい続けるのは独身で居続けるのは一人で寂しい right? 寂しく死ぬということだ。That's kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. I guess like this is the only example I have, huh? Okay, I guess I'll just put a dash in it, okay? Just put dash in it. You happy? So this is like continuing being single like this means you will die sad and alone. Will lead to, I guess will lead to you dying sad and alone. Okay. Next up is というのは After this one, I think I'm gonna take a quick break. There's like so many grammar points. Holy shit, how am I supposed to like memorize all of these? How the hell do people memorize? Okay, next up is というのはというのは is just this, right? というのは is just ということだ right? というの let me look it up というのは I think it's just the same concept, right? That is to say, というのは So you have phrase というのは reason or explanation or definition. というのはというのは simply means this means or the meaning of this is, right? Or like this means ... It's pretty much similar to this, I feel. Convenience というのはコンビニエンスストアのことだ。Convenience means convenience store, right? Pretty straightforward, I think. Convenience means convenience store. And then you have というのはパソコンというのはパーソナルコンピューターとの略だ、right? Okay, this is pretty straightforward. Basically, if you want to ask for meaning, right? It's pretty much the second meaning. But I feel like it's a little bit more literal, it's a little bit more literal, I feel. So it's a little bit like 電車は okay. 電車で確定電車は確定確定確定 right? 確定っていうのは何の意味ですか？何のことですか？ It's like, what does it mean when a train is 確定っていうのは It's like, what does it mean when a train is 確定? Also, for those of you who are wondering, it means like it stops every what's the word? Every station. That's what it means. Okay, I feel like this one is pretty straightforward. というのはっていうのは This one is pretty straightforward. Next up is also another というの. But this one doesn't seem to have the wa. I think it's a similar concept, but I don't know if they'll group them separately or not. I think no. I think they group them similar. というのっていうのということっていうこと。Okay, this one ということis also like a nominalizer. It converts a sentence into a noun and then use it as the subject or the object of the verb of the sentence. So you have sentence, and then you put the dash in. and then the thing is to iu no. Without the wa, to iu no. Changes a sentence into a noun phrase and use it as a subject or object. So let's see some examples. Tanaka-san wa 医者だ。田中さんは医者だというのを知らなかった。I didn't know Tanaka-san was a doctor. And then we have 遅刻をするというのは問題ですよ。こんなによく遅刻をする。こんなによく遅刻をする。こんなによく遅刻 That's what it is. 遅刻をするというのは問題です。Your being late so frequently has become a problem. There we go. Let me save, and I think I'm gonna go take a quick break. I made quite a bit of progress today. I think we started like somewhere here. I think Bakkari was the first one that we did. So we started at 26. We're now at 49, which is pretty good. Which is pretty good progress, I think. There's still a lot to go through, though. Unfortunately, I might do more in my own time, but I think for now I'm gonna take a quick break. Let's try to like go until like maybe we can hit 75. Maybe we can hit 75 and then I'll probably stop for today. I guess like there's like 100. There's like 100 grammar points to go through, right? Probably. Let me check. Nah, I think there's gonna be like way more than 100. I feel. But let's try to at least get to 75 for today, and then we can do more tomorrow. And then there's the ones that we still have to do yet. There's still like... Let me look at the time. How much time do I have? I have exactly 2 weeks. I have exactly 2 weeks to... I still have to memorize kanji as well. I have to memorize grammar, I have to memorize kanji, and then the listening, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna wing it. I don't think I have enough time to actually practice listening. But I feel like I need to actually get my grammar. I need to get my grammar and I need to get my kanji in line, I feel. Those are the more important ones. I'm still gonna try. I mean, like, at this point, I've already accepted that there's not enough time and I'm gonna fail, but I'm still gonna try, all things considered. I'm still gonna try, but yeah, for today, let's try to go for what am I? I'm at 50, so let's try to do 25 more. We can do 25 more. We started at 26, and we are here at 50, so we did like 25 already. So let's try to do another 25. Let's try to do until like 75. Okay, we can do that. And then like after that, I'll try to turn it into like the kanji memorization game. I'll try to make something like that as well. And then we can do more of that. We can do like a grammar like drill session, if that makes sense. Okay, we can do something like that after that. I guess that's the plan. That's just the rest of the plan. 1 week for kanji and 1 week for grammar, right? I do want to get grammar in line first. 1 week to study grammar, 1 week to study kanji. I feel like that should be fine. And everything else, I'm just gonna wing it, I guess. Yeah, everything else, I think I'm just gonna wing it. I feel like progress-wise, I'm making quite a lot of progress though. I just need to like actually sit down and like go through it one by one. Okay, next up we have to iu yori, to iu to itte mo. We have all of these. To iu yori, to iu ka. And then to ittara, followed by a phrase, right? And then we have tegoran, we have yoniyu, we have nato, which is basically just nato is basically just like not to do something, right? Or like to do, basically you must do something or you must not do something, right? Nato. Basically you have to do something or you must not do something. And then you have tekureto. And then we have ikura yasuku demo. We have ikura demo, which is basically how, no matter how much, right? You have like ikura demo. And then you have like basically donnani something demo, right? And then you have zuni. I think I might stop there. I think I'll go until maybe I won't do another 25, but what I'll do after my break is I'll do to iu yori, to iu to itte mo, te goran, yoni iu. And then we have nato, we have te kureto, we have ikura something demo, we have donnani something demo, we have basically demo by himself, and then we have zuni. And then we have niste wa, we have toste, we have niste mo, and then we have tostara. Maybe this would be a good place to stop. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we can go through this. We can go through until like tostara, I feel. Yeah, we can do that. But I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna take like a maybe 10 minutes break because I'm a little bit fried, my brain. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. I'm back. Okay, next up is... Where did we stop again? We stopped at to iu no, right? Yeah, we stopped at to iu no. Next up is to iu yori. To iu yori, to iu to, and then to itte mo. There's so many to ius that I have to remember. Oh my god. Look at this. How many to ius are there in a row? No wonder I'm feeling Japanese. They all look the same to me. Okay, let me make this a little bit neater. This is like Arial 11, right? Let's make everything over here 11. You know what? Let's just make everything 11. Why not? There we go. Just make everything 11. Oh my god, my head hurts so much, but it's okay. We keep going. Next up is... Okay, oh yeah, we need to get rid of the BRB text on YouTube. I need to get my Shinihan going again. And we can keep going. So iu yori is like rather than. So iu ka to iu yori is like rather than, right? To iu yori is like rather than. Yippee! To iu yori. To iu yori. This is rather than. Okay, so everything is just casual. So iu yori. Everything is just like this. There we go. I know like to iu ka is like the same thing, right? To iu ka represents the same concept, right? Is it? Yeah, to iu ka represents the same concept, but I wonder if I should group them together. 今日は涼しいというより寒いくらいだった。彼はかっこいいというよりかわいい。Rather than being cool, he's more like cute, right? Yeah, he's more cute than cool. Rather than being cool, he is more cute. I wonder if I can group to iu ka together. To iu ka grammar. To iu ka, they want to split it into this, right? Do you need two to iu kas necessarily? Because I think they represent the same concept. Or rather, or perhaps I should say, they technically represent the same concept, but you know. Tobu ikanai to omou to you ka okane ga nai kara ikenai. I don't think, or rather I should say, I don't have money to go, so I can't go. Or this is more closer to, or rather I should say. Anko ga suki to iu ka nai to ikite ikenai. Naito is if, don't have, right? Okay, you know what? I feel like this might be too confusing for me. I'm gonna take this one instead. This is like Kion ga hikusugite samui to iu ka itai. The temperature is so low it's more painful than cold. Hi Small, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Thank you for the daily check-in. Thank you so much for the mysterious candy. Level 50 Pog. You're leveling up like no tomorrow. That's so cool. Good morning, how are you doing? The temperature is so low, it's more painful than cold. The temperature is so low, it's more painful than cold. It's actually it's cold, rather it's painful. It's more painful than cold. What does that mean? Halfway to level 100? Yeah! You're halfway there. If you're like a Pokemon, you're probably gonna evolve into your final form soon if you're like a dragon type. If you're like a pseudo-legendary Pokemon, you're probably gonna evolve soon. What does it's more painful than cold mean? It means like rather than cold, it's more painful, right? That's how the statement goes, right? It's like it's painful, or rather, actually no, it's cold. Rather, it's more accurate to say it's painful, right? It's a very weird phrase. Yeah. I guess like it literally means perhaps I should say. So it's like it's more painful than cold. It's like it's cold, or perhaps I should say it's painful. I guess it's that's more accurate. It's cold. Perhaps I should say, or rather, I guess like, or rather it's painful. If you're like taking it literally like this. There we go. Okay, so that's to iu yori. To iu yori is done. Next up is to iu to. To iu to means when it comes to something. To iu to means when it comes to something. Speaking of, when you talk of something, when you say something. To iu to. So like anime to iu to One Piece da. Speaking of popular anime, or I guess like speaking of anime, One Piece comes to mind. Nihon ryori to iu to sushi ga ichiban yumei da. Speaking of Japanese food, or like when you talk of Japanese food, sushi is the one that comes to mind, right? That's the most popular, right? Okay, this is a pretty straightforward grammar point. It basically just means when you talk of something. Okay, noun plus to iuto. So this is noun exclusive. This is not related to verbs, okay? This is noun exclusive. To iuto. To iuto. To iuto. Small, what time are you gonna head out after this? Sakura to iu to hanami da. When speaking of cherry blossoms, flower viewing comes to mind. That makes sense. I think I'm gonna take this one just because it's easy to remember. It's easy to understand, I guess. Speaking of, when one talks about something. Ninki, right? Ninki no aru anime to iu to One Piece da. When one talks about popular anime, One Piece comes to mind. And then we have the Sakura one. I think the Sakura one is pretty good. I think I can take another one. Yeah, this one. Nihon ryori to iu to sushi ga ichiban yumei da. When one speaks of Japanese cuisine, sushi comes to mind, right? Sushi is the most popular, right? Speaking of Japanese food, sushi is the most, yeah. Pretty straightforward. Speaking of Japanese food, sushi is the most popular. Okay, this one is extremely straightforward, so let's move on. This one is like straightforward. To iu to. Next up is to ittemo. To ittemo is like Ryoko to ittemo chikaku no onsen ni itta dake desu ga. To ittemo is like To ittemo is a little bit technical, I think. Okay, to ittemo is like technically you are something, but you are something, I guess. Is it? To ittemo. Okay, let me look for like grammar sentences. To ittemo. Grammar, right? To ittemo is like although I say, so like technically I say A, but like technically it's B, something like that. Although I say. So like let's look at some examples. Although I said I can cook, I can only make fried eggs. Or I'm busy this week. Although I'm busy this week, I'm not as busy as last week. It's basically the literal translation of this, right? Although I say or oh my god, I'm getting tongue-tied. Although I say, or although one might say. To ittemo. Yeah, I think, okay, now that I look at it from this perspective, it seems pretty straightforward. Okay, you need da for this. Isogashi, you don't need anything. Sugiru, dekiru, you don't need anything. Verb casual form. So all of these is in, except if you want to do the na and the noun, right? Then you need a da at the back. To ittemo, right? To ittemo. This one is to ittemo, right? Yeah. To ittemo is although I say ... or although one can say, although one might say ... Okay, this one, now that I look at it from here, it's pretty straightforward. It's not as technical as I thought it would be. So, 今週は忙しいと言っても先週ほどじゃない。Not so basically like, although I say I'm busy this week, it's not to the extent of me being busy last week. Something like that. 私は料理ができると言っても Tamagoyaki gurai desu. Although I say I can cook, I can only make fried eggs. We can take this one. Although I say I can cook, I can only make fried eggs. Why is that kind of like... Why is that phrase kind of banger? Is it... I think it's just because the way I read it. It was low-key kind of bangers. 会社の社長といっても、社員は4人だけです。There are only 4 employees, right? 日本で生活したことがあると言っても、実は1月、Is this 1月 1ヶ月だけなんです。This one is a pretty good sentence to learn. This one is a pretty good sentence to learn. 私は日本語ができると言っても簡単な会話のレベルぐらいです。When I say I can speak Japanese, I'm only talking about basic conversation, right? Yeah, okay, I feel like all of these are pretty good sentences, but I'm only going to take one, and I think I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. Although I say I have experience living in Japan, it's only for a month. Okay, と言っても it's pretty straightforward. Nothing too much to worry about, I feel. と言っても pretty straightforward. Am I really not encountering the shiny shaman? I feel like I've been studying how many Japanese streams have I done already? This is the 12th stream, right? This is the 12th stream and I haven't encountered the shiny shaman yet. I'm honestly very, very surprised. I don't know if today's the day or not. Okay, next up is Tegoran. Tegoran. Kite goran. So like the te form. So like basically te form, right? Tegoran. Used to address subordinates. Basically, please do something. So like te form. There we go, I found it. Tegoran. Tegoran, which means to request someone to do something. To request a subordinate to do something. It can be goran, it can be goran nasai. Goran nasai. There we go. So let's look at Tegoran. Tegoran grammar. This one. Please try to or please look. Kite goran. Shirabete goran. It's the more formal version of miru. Miru. Please, or like to try something. To try something. Yatte goran, please do it again. Try it one more time. Moichido yatte goran. Itte goran, please say it again. Kore wa ureshii. This is おいしい。これはおいしいから食べてごらん。So please eat it. ほら見てごらん。ほら見てごらん。空に虹が出ているよ。This is 虹, right? Yeah. わからなかったら先生に聞いてごらん。 you should ask your teacher, right? This one is a pretty good one. If you do not understand, you should try asking your teacher. わからなかった先生に聞いてごらん That's what it is. And then let's find one with ごらんなさい This one. その言葉を辞書で調べてごらんなさい Look up that word in a dictionary. Or I guess like please look up that word in a dictionary, right? Or like please try to look up that sentence, I guess. Okay, this one's pretty straightforward as well. Doesn't seem like there's much going on. Tegoran, right? Okay, next up is Yoni iu. Kuru Yoni iu. Yoni iu. What does Yoni iu mean? Yoni iu. Yoni iu is just like do something, right? Please do something, right? Okay, Yoni iu basically conveys a message. Formation, master stem. Oh, master stem. Wait, master stem? It's not master stem, right? No way it's master stem, right? Matsuyoni, this is just regular form. This is a casual form. This is not the what do you call that? This is not the master stem form. No way. My book also says that it's the basic form. So it's either dictionary form or it's nai form. I think it's just casual. I think it's just casual. I mean that's basically what casual means, right? Nio, what do you call that? Nioni, right? Is it? Yoni iu. Yoni iu means to ask someone to do something. To ask someone, to instruct someone to do something. Convey an instruction, a request. To tell someone to do something. So, 先生は私にもっと勉強するように言った。My teacher asked me to study more. 先生は私にもっと勉強するように言った。My teacher asked me to study more. And then another sentence, another example is, let me get one. Let me look at my book real quick. Tabako を吸わないように言われています。I have been told not to smoke in the not to smoke, right? Basically. I think I can take this. 妻は私に家でタバコを を吸わない right? 吸わない This is the casual form 吸わない with ように言われていました言われています言われている is being told, right? So I have been told, right? I have been told by my wife not to smoke at home. Yo ni言われているActually, no. This shouldn't be what. It should be ni, because the subject is not the wife. The wife is doing the saying, right? So this should be ni. Good thing I caught that. I'm gonna take a drink of water. Okay, next up is sato, and next up is natto. Natto is basically to do something or to not do something. Natto. Is natto the same as naito? I think it is. I think it's the same thing. It's the same thing in terms of like, what do you call that? I think it's more similar to this one. Natto iwareru. I think it's more similar to this one. Natto. This na is the negative form. Na. This is like don't do. To iwareru, right? Natto iwareru. Iwareru. Chūi sareru. Shikarareru. All of that, right? Okay, so basically this is asking someone to do something or asking someone not to do something. That's basically it. You must or you must not. I think I'm gonna separate them like this. You must do something or you must not do something. To. This is basically to, right? と言われてと言われると注意して注意されたと注意されたされる and so on, right?怒られると叱られる right? と叱られると叱られると叱られる or I guess like と怒れる Okorareru. To okorareru. To be warned to do something, basically, right? To give a warning or like to say something, right? Either imperative form, which is like shiro. Imperative form is which one again? Is imperative form of a verb the o form? This one, right? Oto. Either that or vina, right? Or vina. No, not na. This one is no, it can't be casual either. It has to be dictionary form. It has to straight up be dictionary form followed with a na. Okay, fine. Hello, can I not copy? Okay, thank you. Followed with a na. There we go. So let's do one imperative and one prohibitive. Why not? Let's do one that you have to do and one that you don't have to do. Is the imperative form the same as the all form? Hold on, let me look back. This is known as the, what is it called? This is known as the meireke, right? Meireke? When's the first time I ever used o? Meire, this is the tosuru and toshinai part. Tosuru, toshinai. Okay. Tosuru, toshinai. That one is O form. That one is the O form, OU form. But that one is not the meireke. The meireke is something else, I think. Let me look at meireke again. Meireke is the imperative form. Meireke. Oh, that one is the A form. Okay. So this one is meireke. I have to remember this. This is not O form. This is meireke form. Meireke form. And that one for a godan verb, that means the A form. For a ichidan verb, that means it's something ro, like kabero. Okay, let's put some sentence. Let's put some like sentences in. Meire, right? Yeah, you need a meire form. So, 先生にもっと勉強しろと言われた。Actually, no, I want this one. 父にもっと早く帰れ。This is the imperative form. 帰れと言われた。と注意された。された。This is, my dad warned me, right, to come home early. My father told me to start coming home earlier. And then this is imperative. Let's do something that's prohibitive. Prohibitive would be something like 医者に酒を飲むな。飲むな。医者に酒を読むな。Sorry, no, 飲むな。飲むな。And then we have the と言われた。I've been told by the doctor not to drink sake, right? The doctor told me not to drink. I guess like it's more accurate to put this in passive. I have been told by the doctor not to drink. Not to drink alcohol specifically. Not to drink sake, right? Not to iwareta. This one is the prohibitory form. And this one is the mandatory imperative form. Okay. This is a little bit complicated, but it's still relatively straightforward. I still feel like it's doable. Razor is so cool. No, what the hell? Small, what time will you be leaving later on? You said you're going out today, right? Next up is decreto. So you have verb decreto or you have verb nai decreto. So if it's a positive verb, then you put decreto, and then you edit with iwareru or tanomareru. A has been passived by B. Damn, that's a sentence that I wrote. Imagine that. For now, you're in bed. You're really tired. Did you sleep late last night? Hope you get some good rest though. Or you're up like playing Final Fantasy 14. Guys, I'm not hallucinating, right? I have not encountered the shiny, right? It was so hot you kept waking up. That's not good. Guys, I'm gonna flip if I accidentally ran away from the shiny. No, I just have not. I just have not encountered the shiny. I just have not. No shiny, yeah, no shiny. I have to like check my Pokédex once in a while to make sure I did not like accidentally run away from one. Okay, next up is okay, decreto, right? Next up, yeah. Next up is decreto grammar. Decureru, right? No, I don't think it's decureru. Decureru is something else completely. Decreto followed by tanomareru or iwareru. This is in passive. This is passive form, right? I was asked to make a phone call. Okay, that's passive. That's passive form, right? Request someone to do something for you. Or request someone not to do something. Decreto tanomu. Decreto onegai shimashita. Tanondeimasu. Okay, yeah. This makes sense. Wait a minute. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be in a passive voice, but you know, it might as well be. Is there any te kureto? Yeah, te kureto tanomareru, right? This is in the passive voice. You know what? I might as well put it in passive voice. Why not? So you have this entire thing is just the te form, right? Okay, it's either the te form. It's the te form for positive, or it's the nai form. It's the nai form for negative. Okay, so you have either the positive te form or the negative nai de, followed by kureto, right? Kureto de kureto, nai de kureto, followed by tanomareta, right? Yeah, tanomareta. Alright. Or like kureto followed by iwareta. I guess like iwareru just straight away better, right? Better for it to be in the dictionary form. Iwareru, tanomareru. This is to request someone to do something. Request someone to do something. Or I guess like to be requested to do something. To be requested not to do something. To do something / not to do something. Naide. Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. De or naide. Oh my god, my brain is fucking fried. What the fuck? Okay. 電話番号、友達に電話番号を教えてくれと頼まれた。Wait, why? Why is that again? 頼まれる is the passive form. So okay, this by itself is already passive, so like okay, it makes sense, yeah. 友達に plays the same role as 父に from the last sentence, right? 友達に 友達に田中さんの電話番号を教えて followed by the くれと right 教えてくれと followed by the 頼まれた and this means I have been asked by my friend. This is passive for Tanaka's number. I guess it's more natural to say my friend asked me for Tanaka's number. Hi, Yabi-san. How are you doing today, Nyabi? Welcome to JLPT grinding right here. 勉強頑張ってるね。偉い。頑張ってしています。There's like so much grammar I need to memorize. Oh my god, my brain is like hurting from all of this. But you know, there's only so little time. I feel like I have to get all of this done. Also, oh, hold on, I have to give Nyabi-san a shout out. Nyabi. There we go. Guys, go follow Nyabi, okay? She's a Japanese streamer, but she can understand English as well, and like she was streaming Elden Ring earlier today. I was watching a little bit, but then I had to study, so like I was basically lurking in her stream. But yeah, thank you so much for dropping by, Nyabi. I really appreciate it. Thank you. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, something. The te form, right? Te followed by kureto, right? Te kureto followed by tanomareta. That's basically to be requested to do something. I wish I could have Nyabi's confidence in like doing a full-on Japanese stream. I've only ever done one full Japanese stream, but you know, I feel like I'm not at that level yet. Still learning though, there's still so much to learn. Where am I again? Oh yeah, I need an example for naide. So like the example I have is Oya ni genkan no mae ni jitensha o okanai de kure to iwareta, which means I've been told by my landlord not to put my bicycle in front of the entrance. So this is a classic example of okana. Okanai just means don't put, which is the verb nai form followed by a de. This one. So jitensha o okanai de kure to iwareta. I have been told by someone, in this case like my landlord, right, not to put the bicycle in front of my house, in front of the entrance. Oya ni. That's how you write oya, right? Yeah, oya ni. Followed by Genmon. How do I spell it? Genkan. Oops. Genkan. I think it's like this, yeah. Genkan no mae. Ni jitensha o okanai. Okay, so far it's from my landlord, in front of my house, bicycle, don't put. And this is where the grammar point comes in. If it's a negative form, you put de followed by the kureto, nai de kureto followed by the iwareta. Like this. Nai de kureto iwareta. There we go. I have been told by my landlord not to put my bicycle in front of the entrance. By the way, I feel like it's a little bit late to ask this, but do you guys hear my typing sounds? I've been doing 12 Japanese studies streams. Now I'm asking a real question. Do you guys hear the tippy-tappy of my typing sounds? What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Te kureto. Tanomareta. A little, but it's ASMR, that's good. Guess it's not super loud then. There we go. Okay, we're making pretty solid progress. All of these, I have 1 week to memorize. Yay! I'm so gonna fail. Absolute zero confidence in myself. What's next? Next up is... Next up is the demos. When's your exam? 7th of July. It should be the same day as you. I think like internationally it's always the same day. It's the first Sunday of every July and every December, I believe. So it should be the same day as you. Okay, next up is the demo. Demo or like demo. Demo is another way of saying keredomo, basically. Okay, let me look at demo by itself real quick. Demo is like even if you merge it with a noun, right? If you merge it with a noun or like the te form. Okay, so like an example would be shirabete mo. Shirabete is to like basically check something, right? Shirabete mo wakaranakatta node sensei ni kiita, which means I didn't understand it even after looking the information up, so I asked the teacher. 必要なので高くても買います. Because I need it, I'll buy it even if it's expensive. So it's basically just even though, I guess. Even though, or like I guess the first sentence it's more accurate to translate it as even though I looked it up, I still couldn't understand it, so I asked my teacher. I guess. Okay, so this is verb. This is a verb with a te form or okay, or an e adjective with a ku. So te form for regular verbs, e adjective goes with a ku, noun and adjective goes with te, I think. Ente. And now this is demo or demo, depending, right? Demo would be na adjective and noun only, and then demo would be verbs and E adjective only. Right? I think so, right? 高くても yeah. So 高い is an E adjective, right? So 高くても okay, it makes sense. So this is even though, even if, although. Demo, okay. 必要がある。必要なので、高く、right? 高くても買います。買います、right? Just straight up 買います。I think that's how you write the sentence. Let me check. 高くても買います。Yeah. 必要なので。Actually, no. It's more accurate to say, oh, it's like E adjective without the E. I think it's more accurate to say that. Followed by a ku at the back. Have I gotten a ku up until this point? I guess not. So without the E and add a ku. Actually, I don't feel like I need to add this. I can just add ku. Because I feel like it's understood that the ku takes the form of the ku takes away the E. So it should be okay. 必要なので高くてもI'm gonna put this into kanji. 高くても買います。I need it. So I will buy it even though it's expensive. 高くても And now let's try one with demo. Let's try one with a not adjective. Either a not adjective or a noun, right? Let's see, do we have any... Okay, I don't have any good example right here. It doesn't seem like I have any. So I guess I can look up here then. Tabetemo, たくさん食べても. Okay, this is because it's taberu is an ichidan verb. So it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Wait, does it make sense? Oh yeah, tabete. Yeah, it makes sense. Because the day form is just to add a day, right? Okay, 日曜日でも働きます. Even though it's a Sunday, I still work. I work even on Sundays, I guess. I guess it's the same thing. Just one is more natural. 子供でもできることよ. This is something that even a child can do? Okay, even children can do. Yeah, that's right. 必要な, okay, this is the example I already have. これは多いですよ. 頑張っても食べきれない. This is so much that even if I try my best, I can't finish them. Yeah. 安くても私はグループ What is this again? 旅行 right? 旅行 Okay, 旅行が好きじゃない. It's cheap. Even though it's cheap, I don't like going on a group trip, right? Traveling in a group, right? Yeah. 今でも近くないから早く謝りなさい. It's not too late. Hurry up and apologize. It's kind of weird. It's okay. Okay, I feel like I get the general gist of the sentences already. So let's take one. that uses demo. I think I like this one. This is pretty straightforward. 日曜日でも働きます. Oh my god, my foot fell asleep and now I'm suffering. I'm gonna cry. 日曜日でも働きます. It's basically, even though it's Sunday, I still go to work. Okay, this page pretty straightforward. Nothing too fancy, nothing too much to unravel. Okay, demo, this is pretty good. Next up is どんなにいくらでも. This is like no matter how, right? It's like no matter how much I practice. ギターを習い始めたが、どんなに練習しても全然うまくならない. I've started taking guitar lessons, but no matter how much I practice, I'm not getting any better. Or something like that. Okay, this is basically the same thing. Okay. いくらどんなにIt's followed by all of these followed by the grammar point itself, right? いくら練習 いくら is how much, right? いくらお酒を飲んでも顔色が変わらない. No matter how much I drink alcohol, my face doesn't seem to go red. That's basically it. So basically, no matter how much, no matter how, no matter when. I guess that's how you would phrase it, right? いつまでもいつでも Oops. いつでも grammar point. I guess I should put demo. いつでも question word plus demo, right? Basically. Okay. 何いつ誰どこどんなにでも right? No matter how. どんなに no matter how. いつ no matter what time. No matter when. 誰に no matter who. I can include that as well. Actually, I can just put question word. No matter how much, no matter how, no matter when, no matter who, etc. Okay, let's find some examples. どんなに忙しいでも毎日彼女に電話します。No matter how busy I am, I call my girlfriend every day. This is a pretty good sentence to remember because it uses the どんなに, right? どんなに is part of the thing that I'm supposed to learn. Yeah, どんなに. This is the same logic as like どんなに練習しても全然上手くならない. No matter how much I practice, I'm not getting any better. どんなに Okay, I'm gonna put どんなに Do they all need ni at the back? I guess not necessarily. どんなに question word or followed by ni or he. No matter how busy I am, I call my girlfriend every day. Next up is 日曜日にどこへ行っても人が混んでいます。No matter where I go on Sunday, it's crowded. No matter how good, okay. どんなにいい歌でも何回も聞くと飽きるものだ。No matter how good a song is, if we listen to it too many times, we get tired. True. ジェシカさんはいつ見ても綺麗です。No matter when I see Jessica, no matter what time, isn't that kind of weird? No matter what time I see Jessica. Okay, I think I'll take this one. 日曜日はどこへ行っても人が混んでいます。No matterどこ is where, right? No matter where I go on Sunday, it's always crowded. No matter where I go on a Sunday, it's crowded. Next up is どこへ行っても. Actually, no, I want an example with demo instead. Is there one? Yeah, okay, I guess this one will have to do with it. Nah, I don't want this because I want there to be as many question words as I can. I think I can figure this part out. Let's do one どんなに and one どこへ. I think that's pretty good. Okay, next up is the 字に. Next up is the 字に. 辞書を使わずに without using, right? Okay, so basically the ない form without the ない and you put in 字に and you get without. That's how it is. This one is 字に. 字に. Verb. What did I say? Oh yeah, ない form without the ない, right? ない form without the ない. So it's just the R form. So like 使うsomething 使わない, right? So it's 使わずに, which means without. If it's a する, okay, so this one する becomes せずに in this specific context. suru becomes sezu ni, which means without doing something. So 辞書使わない right? So 使わずに and then you follow it with the 書いたので自信がありません right? 自信がありません I wrote it without using a dictionary, so I don't have much confidence. I wrote it without using a dictionary, so I am not confident. Okay, this is pretty okay. 辞書使わずに suru becomes say, right? せずに Okay, let's do one with the suru verb, shall we? Let's do one with the suru verb. Let's look for an example with a suru verb. Zuni is without doing. Let's find one without. Suru changes to sezuni, right? Yeah. Let's find one sezuni one. I know there's one on top, but if ideally I wanna do one where it's just like straight up a suru verb. Minai, mizuni. Okay, that makes sense. This one is, what is it? Nugazuni, right? Nugazuni. This one is kakezuni, right? Kakezu. No, wait, it's not. Kakeru. I think it's kakeru. Yeah, it's kakeru. Kakeru. 今日は作る right? So it's 作らずに Okay, this one is 行かずに 食べずに Doesn't seem like there's a lot of せずに There's only one せずに I see. Oh wait, this one 勉強せずに Okay, 勉強せずに試験に受かった I took an exam without studying, right? I passed the exam without studying. That's more accurate. Gata. I passed the exam without studying. There we go. 勉強せずに試験に受かった. There we go. Pretty good, right? Okay. Okay, now we have one more page and I think I'll call it for today. One more page and I think I should be okay. Let's try to go until for next stream, let's try to go until the 4th week. Now I'm halfway through the 3rd week. Okay, として next up we have としてにしては we have にしても and then we have としたら we have 4 more grammar points to study. but this one is a little bit complicated, it feels. Okay, let's start with toshite. Toshite is as a. Basically as a something, as a representative, as a wife, as a something. Okay, I think once we recontextualize it into a sentence, we can know what it means. But toshite means as a. Basically, that's basically what it is. As a. And this goes alongside a noun though. En toshite, noun toshite. Nihon Daihyo として試合に出る participates as a representative of Japan. Okay, that's a pretty good explanation. I feel it's pretty self-explanatory. So like we have 彼は外国人彼は外国人として外国人だら外国人だが he is a foreigner but 日本代表 representative of Japan として as a, which means as a representative of Japan 試合に出る even though he's like he is a foreigner but he is representing Japan in the competition, right? In the games, yeah. He is a foreigner but he is participating as a representative of Japan. Okay, this is a pretty straightforward grammar point, I feel. としては年もとしてはとしてもとしての noun. And I think the second sentence is also pretty good. The second sentence, because it uses a lot. It uses としても and then としては. So like 彼女は this one I really like this sentence because it uses a lot. 彼女は I don't know how to spell. 彼女は女性としても and then we have 女優としても最高だが妻としては妻としてはどうだろう So here you can see it being used in two separate ways. You have the としても way, としても and then you also have としたは としたは There we go. はもの and so she is amazing, right? She is amazing as an actress, as a woman and actress. She is the best. As a woman and as an actress. But as a wife, I wonder... ... Didn't I already color this? Didn't I just color this? としてもとしてもとしては Okay, good progress, good progress, good prog. Next up, にしては Next up is にしては外国人にしては日本語が上手だ For a fair... Okay, so like to express unexpectedness にしてはにしては is to express にしては is to express unexpectedness consideringにしては This is considering for to express unexpectedness. So we have the verb casual form and also noun. Pretty straightforward. So noun and then we have verb casual. There we go. にしてはI'm gonna drink water real quick. So first sentence 外国人外国人 followed by にしては外国人にしては日本語が上手です。上手だ。Considering he is a foreigner, his Japanese is good. Okay, next up is there's also a form that's like それにしては洗ったの Did you wash it? 洗ったのそれにしては綺麗じゃないねえそれにしてはYou can also add それ followed by ... それにしては You washed it? It doesn't look like it's clean. Let's look at some more sample sentences for にしては今4月にしてはちょっと暑いですね For April it's pretty hot. Yeah. 初めてケーキを作ったにしては上手にできましたね For my first time making a cake, I think it came out pretty well. Or I guess like depending on context, right? You did a good job with the key considering it's your first time. 50歳にしてすごいずいぶん若く見える For a 50-year-old, he looks very young. Okay, yeah, this one we already have. それにしては Is there a それにしては that I can use from here? Okay, there's no それにしては It's okay. That's fine. It's okay. Okay, next up is にしても Next up is... Okay, all of these... So we have this, we have this, and then we have verb casual, right? I think it's just verb casual, yeah. Followed by にしても And what does this mean? What does this mean? What does にしても mean? にしても is like これは100円にしても高いと思う Even 100 yen is too expensive for this 遅れるとは聞いていたけどそれにしても田中さん遅いね Okay, let's look at what にしても actually means, shall we? にしても is another way of saying even if. Even though, even if, all regardless of, even if, even though, regardless of. Wait, you need a de aru for this? Do you? I don't think you need a de aru for this, right? De aru ni shite mo. I don't feel like you necessarily need a de aru. So それにしても it's like even regardless of this. I guess it's closer to regardless than even though. I think I'm gonna put this as regardless. それにしても日本は良い国ですね. Regardless, Japan is a good country. I'm gonna highlight the それ as well. それにしても I think it's closer to regardless than it is to even. I guess it's both. It can be both. Or I guess like it's either way. Is regardless of just another way of saying even though? I don't think so. I think regardless of and even though they're similar, but I think they're substantially different. Is regardless the same as even though? I don't think it is, right? Actually, oh my god, I've actually never thought about it like this. Regardless and even though mean the same thing. I guess like despite, in spite of, and even though are exactly the same. Regardless is a little bit different, but it can be used the same way. I guess like regardless is another way of looking at even though. I've never actually thought about it like that. I think I can take this. I think I'll take one that's like more even though. I think I'll take one that's more either way. いずれにしても Actually, this is a good phrase to learn. いずれにしても同じ結果になる。同じ結果になる。I think いずれにして just means either way, right? どちらにしても I feel like this is a fixed phrase. Is this a fixed phrase? Yeah, this is a fixed phrase. どちらにしても I think I'm gonna put this in. いずれにしても I'm gonna put a star here. It's a special phrase. いずれにしても in any case, either way. We will get the same result, right? Both lead to the same result. Okay, I'm gonna highlight it like this. Okay. Okay, next up is the last one for today. I think after that I'll be ending stream. Next up is Tostara. Which is if something something, right? Okay, tostara, tosreba, same thing. Have I done this already? Why do I feel like I've done this already? I feel like I've done this already. It's okay. Stara. Shitara or sreba. I feel like I've done this already, didn't I? I guess I didn't like specifically write it down. Shitara sreba. This is... Okay, basically everything then. Basically everything. This is basically if, right? Sreba. Stara, grammar, sreba. Oh, there's a to in front. Sorry, there's a to in front. To stara, to sreba. What am I typing? Hello? To, thank you. if assuming in the case of, there we go. For the noun and for the adjective, you need a da at the back. It's okay, I'll add the da at the back. Okay, you need that. Ichinichi 25時間だ25時間だとしたら何をしますか？本当だとすると Okay, yeah, you need a da at the back. Wait, does that mean you need a da in front as well? I think you do. I think you do, yeah. Slight differences とするととしたら Actually, no, I want to do this. とすればとしたら followed by とすると more colloquial とすると which is more likely to happen. Okay, let's get some examples. 選ぶとすれば僕はこれだな。Okay, that としたら is the second, is the more colloquial form, right? としたら yeah. If there were 25 hours a day, what would you do? And then let's get an example that uses とすると. Let's do that. Let's find an example that uses とすると. その話が本当だとすると大変なことだ。これを航空便で送るとするといくらかかりますか？彼が犯人 right? 彼が犯人だとすると犯罪を犯した動機は何だろう？ What is his motive? I think this one is easier. その話が本当だとすると大変なことだ。If that were true, right? I'm gonna highlight the star as well. There we go. If that were true, then it's pretty serious. So yeah, I think this is a good place to end. I think I'm gonna end here for today. Tomorrow, let's push our way until like the 4th week, I guess. After I finish this book, then I need to go back to the book that we were using earlier, and then we need to list out all the grammar points there. I might do some in my own time tonight. I don't know. I'll think about it for now. But for now, I really want to go eat something. So I'll be ending here. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for dropping by. Hold on, let me turn off OBS real quick. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for dropping by. I'll be ending stream here. So take care.